Welcome to Lesson 10.5, Finance Integration from SAP S/4HANA Cloud Supply Chain, CS4CSC, brought to you by KRTI Edu. In this lesson, we'll explore how every logistics movement, from goods receipt to goods issue, impacts financial accounting in real time, ensuring complete visibility and control over your organization's stock valuation and financial integrity. In SAP S/4HANA Cloud, supply chain operations and financial postings are inseparable. Every goods receipt, issue, or transfer automatically updates GL accounts. We'll examine how valuation and account determination work behind the scenes, enabling accountants and supply chain teams to speak the same financial language. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to understand the flow of inventory movements to finance, configure automatic account determination, interpret valuation logic, reconcile stock values between MM and FI, and perform GRIR and valuation simulations, all aligned with the CS4CSC exam expectations. Logistics to finance integration overview. When goods are received, the system debits inventory and credits GRIR. When goods are issued, inventory is credited and consumption or COGS is debited. S/4HANA Cloud's Universal Journal captures both logistics and finance entries simultaneously, ensuring transparency and consistency across operational and accounting dimensions. Organizational elements in valuation. Valuation operates at the plant or company code level, depending on configuration. Each plant acts as a valuation area and determines how inventory is valued. Valuation areas connect to chart of accounts, valuation classes, and account references. This structure defines how and where value flows during every stock movement. Valuation class and account category reference. Valuation class identifies which GL accounts will be used for a specific material type. It's linked to the material through the account category reference. For example, raw materials may use an inventory account like 31,000, while finished goods post to 42,000. This mapping is the foundation of accurate and automated financial posting. Automatic account determination (OBIC) logic. In legacy SAP, OBIC governed this mapping. In S/4HANA Cloud, it's managed through SSCUI TESR 297, automatic account determination. Each transaction key, such as BSX inventory, GRIR, GBB, consumption, and PRD, price difference, defines how values are posted. It's this table that connects every goods movement to the right GL account. Configuration path, SSCUI example. To configure account determination, go to Manage your solution, Configure your solution, Finance, Inventory valuation, Automatic account determination. Select your chart of accounts, assign GLL accounts to transaction keys, and validate through a test goods receipt. The S4 cloud environment enforces strict governance through central business configuration to ensure standardization. Material valuation methods. S/4HANA Cloud supports standard price and moving average price. Under standard price, costs are fixed and variances post to PRD. Under moving average, each goods receipt updates the material value dynamically. These methods determine how material costs are absorbed and how cost of goods sold is calculated at issue. Goods receipt posting logic. Let's see it in action. Posting a goods receipt for a PO debits the inventory account, BSX, and credits the GRIR clearing account, WRX. When the supplier invoice arrives, GRIR clears automatically. All postings flow directly into the Universal Journal, maintaining one version of financial truth. Goods issue and consumption posting. When materials are issued to production or delivered to customers, the system reverses the flow. Inventory, BSX, is credited, while consumption or COGS, GBB, is debited. Different movement types, such as 201, 261, or 601, define whether the issue goes to a cost center, an order, or a sales delivery, each with its own financial impact. Transfer postings and revaluation. During stock transfers between plants, the system posts intercompany transactions. The sending plant credits its inventory, while the receiving plant debits its own. If the valuation differs, a price difference entry is posted to PRD. This keeps intercompany stock valuations aligned and audit-ready. Handling price differences and adjustments. Price differences appear when the invoice price and PO price don't match. If the price is higher, inventory increases and PRD is credited. If lower, PRD is debited. This automated variance management ensures financial statements reflect true material cost, especially under standard pricing scenarios. Key Fiori apps for stock valuation reports. Several Fiori apps simplify financial validation. Display journal entries F079A shows accounting documents. Material Documents Overview F-79 traces goods movements. Stock, multiple materials F271 provides value and quantity data. Inventory Valuation F-77 summarizes valuation across plants. These are vital for reconciliation and audit readiness. Cost Center and Profit Center integration. Every goods issue affects either a cost center or profit center. When raw materials are consumed, costs hit cost centers. When finished goods are sold, profit centers receive the revenue impact. S/4HANA automatically integrates this data into controlling, ensuring end-to-end cost traceability across departments. Cross-module reconciliation. To ensure integrity between logistics and finance, use reconciliation reports. Compare stock valuation F-77 with the inventory GHL balance, verify GRIR against open POs, and monitor variances using Reconciliation Monitor F-30A. S4 Cloud automates this with real-time data flow and integrated analytics dashboards. Minilab, GRIR clearing and valuation simulation. Let's perform a short simulation. Create a purchase order for 10,000, post the goods receipt, and observe inventory debit and GRIR credit. Then post an invoice for 10,200. The 200 difference flows to price difference, PRD. Display the journal entry in F079A to trace every movement across MM, FI, and CO. This is a powerful demonstration of SAP's automated accounting. Certification focus for your CS4CSC exam. Expect questions on transaction keys, valuation methods, and FI postings. Understand how BSX, WRX, GBB, and PRD operate and how journal entries are generated. Know the key Fiori apps used for valuation and reconciliation. These topics often appear as scenario-based questions, testing both concept and configuration. We've explored how logistics and finance integrate in S/4HANA Cloud to provide a unified financial view. You've learned how valuation, account determination, and reconciliation ensure accuracy and compliance. In the next module, we'll bring it all together in an end-to-end project scenario, connecting every process from procurement to invoicing. KRTI Edu, learn, practice, certify, succeed.